Hey, Alex, I was just reading about this Vision 2035 thing, the UK's critical minerals strategy. It sounds super important, but also like a bit dense. What's really the big deal with it?
Heidi, it's absolutely massive. I mean, honestly, it's a huge strategic move for the UK, right? Basically, it's their comprehensive plan to totally secure these vital materials, critical minerals, by 2035. The goal? To drastically reduce their reliance on, those really concentrated global supply chains. They want to beef up domestic production, boost midstream processing, and then, yeah, recycling capacity too. It's all about self-sufficiency and resilience.
Okay, so like less relying on other countries for, well, everything. That makes sense. But do they have like specific targets, or is it just a general we'll try harder kind of thing?
Oh, no, no, they're super specific, Heidi. By 2035, they're aiming to meet at least 10% of the UK's annual demand for critical minerals domestically. That's extraction, processing, refining. Then 20% of total annual demand is going to come from recycling. And this one's really key. No more than 60% of any single critical mineral sourced from one country. It's a huge shift.
Wow, 10% domestically and 20% from recycling. That's quite ambitious. But how are they going to pay for all of this? Like these things aren't cheap to set up, are they?
You've hit on a critical point there, Heidi. They're backing it with a brand new £50 million critical minerals project fund, to support domestic businesses and really enhance supply chain resilience. And that's not all. There are additional investment mechanisms like the National Wealth Fund, the NWF, and UK Export Finance, supporting these capital-intensive projects. In fact, the NWF has already committed £31 million to Cornish Lithium's Treliver project and its Cross Lanes geothermal lithium project. Pretty cool, right?
Oh, that's a good chunk of change. So when we talk about critical minerals, what are we actually talking about? Is it just like, things that sound sci-fi or are there some everyday ones?
Definitely not just sci-fi. The strategy highlights lithium, which is huge for EVs, right? Then rare earth elements, nickel, copper, essential for wiring and electronics, tungsten and platinum group metals, PGMs. They're aiming to produce at least 50,000 tons of lithium domestically by 2035. And get this, they're focusing on specific regions like Cornwall for lithium, tungsten, and tin, Anglesey in Wales for copper and zinc, and then Aberdeenshire for nickel and cobalt. It's all really mapped out.
50,000 tons of lithium. That's a lot. So, okay, we know what they're targeting and how they're funding it, but what's the deep down why for all of this? I mean, why is it so critical right now?
That's the heart of it, Heidi. These minerals are, they're the backbone of modern life and national security, plain and simple. Prime Minister Keir Starmer actually emphasized that. They're essential for clean energy, advanced manufacturing, defense, digital infrastructure, and, get this, emerging quantum technologies. It's about shielding the economy from global shocks? And I just think that's super important, right?
Quantum technologies. That's a new one. How do these minerals like specifically tie into something as cutting edge?
Oh, it's a huge connection. Quantum tech absolutely relies on many of these. We're talking ultra-pure metals, semiconductor feedstocks, rare earth dopants, all used in superconducting processors, trapped ion systems, photonic chips, and quantum sensors. The UK's focus on expanding midstream processing, turning raw materials into those high-purity feedstocks, that's incredibly beneficial for quantum firms because they need such strict material tolerances. Plus, it touches defense, which is using quantum for communications and sensing. It's about lessening strategic dependence, especially on countries like China, who really dominate rare earth supply chains.